Isn't JDirty?
Canonize.
Isn't JDirty?
Canonize.
Isn't JDirty?
Canonize.
Isn't JDirty?
Canonize.
This is JDirty.
Canonize, here we go.
Canonize.
JDirty is back like your slut's tattoo. It's the Scrub Hop King, and I thought you knew that when I'm in the house, you know nothing else matters. Wanna get drunk, just caprice on my bladder. Because it's full of beer, yeah, you know I got no fear. I'm in the driver's seat with no intention to steer. I knew it was on when McDonald got tatted, and I now know the world got love for this fat kid. Speaking loud and always practicing the free speech. Canonized heavyweight, you're just a little leech on the dick of the world and to most of your peeps. This a free lesson, homie, please take a seat. And don't sleep on the powers I possess, because my rhymes will beat you like a bitch, leave you crying in a dress. And if you're claiming that a rematch is what you desire, I'ma go old school and choke you out with a phone wire. And I'm back like the rolls on a fat chick's thighs, and I'm back like the pedal when your best friend lies. Back like the day that you got your first kiss. It was the first strikeout, just a swing and a miss. I'm back like the days you had to call shotgun. Back in the days where playing hide and seek was fun. Back in the day where everybody was a strap. Back before the first time a whore got tapped. Back like the days before you had a smartphone. Back where curfew was set, you best be home. Way back before we had to earn job funds. Even back before me and A-Shine formed the odd ones. Back like Hammer in the parachute pants. Back like before Galarraga opened up a stance. Back like Saturday morning cartoons. And back when Little Justin had no tattoos. And this an open cast call for anybody wanna step in. Try to take the champ and I will prove why I'm the best. So go ahead and raise your hands if you wanna try it. I'll drop your ass quick like a chick on a diet. Many people think I love cause I don't go to shows. I just sit at home and work on my craft, and I know it shows. I'm a product of Colorado, hate the snow. Love summer as a kid, windows always sitting low. And if you're lucky enough to see an ice cream man, you go running up the street with your quarters in hand. Where I grew up, we rolled through and got jacked, and I guarantee you that the motherfucker never came back. My team got you freaking out cause you know we the shit. Canonized production, putting out hits. Mine shot flows, big Trox A and B, and your best kept secret, JDirty, that's me.
JDirty is back. JDirty is back. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Come on. JDirty is back. He's the Scrub Hop King and that. Hello? Hey. Hey. Turn the music back on. Hey. Turn the music back on. Ah, fuck it. Next track.
Welcome, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got those shows.
Johnny Five is struggling like a muff.
Can we get Scrub Hop tech support back on the case?
We might need to.
Well, I don't know. Sundays are different hours. Do they operate?
I know
on
we're working on a different schedule.
Sunday
I
at
think-
6:15 is better than Wednesday at 9:30.
I think Scrub Hop tech support might be unavailable right now, but we'll see if
Scrub
I'll
Hop tech
I'll
support
open.
might be on the Peloton at the moment.
I'm gonna try to open a tech ticket during this call. We'll see what happens.
Fucking A, man. Well, that's okay because
wait.
the shitheads are here, and that's what's important. What kind?
Which Peloton dude do you think Scrub Hop tech support is working with right now? Which Peloton dude is Scrub Hop tech support's favorite?
She's a big Cody Rigsby guy. She really
Loves Cody Rigsby.
Cody Rigsby, man, he does it. He gets it done. See,
Well,
I'm more of like a Coach AT kind of boy. I like myself some Alex Toussaint, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I'm real big into Kendall Toole, and
Who is it?
everybody's into Kendall Toole, you know what I'm saying?
So anyway, we're here for a lot.
Lastly, I would have to say
You're saying the reason our
probably
show doesn't have sound clips is because they're cheating on each other with a bicycle. This is just getting weird. I don't know what's
They're having affairs with bicyclists.
only pedals.
only pedals. Yeah, I'm on my only pedals site.
It sounds like it's the way you're fucking talking.
Oh my god.
That's
Well,
great.
I feel like I'm just overlooking a really important Tune Day. Tune Day, she's tops. Now I'm done.
I've heard about Tune Day. Okay.
So you
I
got
was thinking this was
you
like
got
a day
Coach
for music.
you got Coach
His
AT,
name.
you got Kendall Toole, you got Tune Day. That's all you
Tune
need.
Day's only a one. Tune Day's like Cher.
I can't pronounce her last name.
Oh, that's the first name. I thought her first name was rough.
No, she's fantastic.
Yeah,
Tune
look
Day
it up.
is
I'm
not like
curious.
Cher. Oh my god.
She's built just like Cher's ex-husband.
No, she's got I
She's
did an
dead?
arms class with her yesterday, and she's got the most impressive shoulders I've ever seen on a person. I'm like,
Come
how's
on.
she doing that?
Are
You've
you
seen my shoulders.
like I know, right? Did you see my tattoo? Yeah, that's pretty fucking bonkers and ridiculous. But what's more important is that we're here and we're with the shitheads. We're with each other. We're back on schedule. No more of these weird vacation shows. No more missing Wednesdays so Cotton can lay in the lake. None of that shit.
Yeah,
for
fuck off.
2 weeks.
It's not even lake season yet.
What did you say?
I said, fuck off. It's not even lake season yet. That was your guys' fault. And I'm not going to sit
It
here.
was
and take
our
the
fault that
blame.
it's not lake season yet?
Yes, 100%. If it was up to me, it'd be lake season all the time. But you guys are like, no, it's got to be cold out.
Well, there's 3 seasons. Or 4.
I wish I had the button.
Winter, spring, summer,
and cold. God damn it.
Oh no, but
It's all
it is
good.
actually speaking. Of
I'm
the
way
season,
too reliant
it's
on this
officially-
fucking soundboard now. I gotta
it's
tell you,
officially
boys.
springtime, you guys. Are you guys out celebrating springtime in any kind of special way? Has there been anything you've done to recognize that spring is here?
Are you trying to give a same weak ass bridge like you did last week to saying spring training?
No.
Oh, I'm like,
asking
you did
I'm
the
asking
same
you a real-
exact thing 3 nights ago.
I'm asking
I've-
you a real question. I'm asking you
Yeah.
if you've celebrated spring yet.
I
What is
started.
that?
We had
Who does this?
I did. So we had
How
a
do you
really
celebrate
nice.
spring? I'm sorry.
We had a
go on.
really
Well,
nice sun. I'm about to tell you. Like you asked me a question, then you talk over my answer. Do you want to know the answer to how you celebrate springtime?
Are you talking to me or him?
Could it be both?
Yes.
Oh, then no.
I went outside and I decided to sun my perineum. Cotton, what'd you do?
Oh, that's interesting because I have heard that perineum sunning is good, but I've actually heard that it's better to just sun the testicles. It gives
Well, they were involved.
a
They were involved. They were involved.
increased production of testosterone can come from just sunning the testicles for a small period of time. Like
Well, and
every
what you
day.
do is you kind of
So
push them
so-
up and out when you're down in that position, and then you're sunning the
Wait.
you're sunning the eggs and the basket.
Wait,
You know what I'm
wait,
saying?
Your testicles are inside. You have to push them out.
Yeah.
First? they're not already out. I thought
Yo,
they're
bro,
supposed to
bro.
already be out.
Bro, you've heard the past records. Couple marriages, couple kids. Life is stressful. You got to protect the boys. You keep them up.
Yeah.
You bring them out when it's ready.
You keep them tucked, and then when you're sunning, then you take them out.
I mean,
As you
like,
age, the
you know the
balls get
value and
tucked
price of
inside.
eggs these days. You got to protect.
Yeah,
them,
oh,
bro.
for sure. Do I?
You
Can
know
you
what I mean?
imagine? Oh my god!
Oh, dude, listen. As a grocery delivery boy, I know all about the egg.
Oh, you're back at that again?
I'm still doing it. I'm still out here doing it, doing my thing and stuff.
Now
like
you
that,
probably
you know what I'm
like
saying?
borrow or whatever, acquire eggs over beer because it's fucking cheaper to buy beer.
Not a bad
He buy-
idea.
He buys the eggs and then wait.
I got nothing.
Hold
for
on.
you,
Strike
so-
it, reverse it. I got
Wait,
nothing.
Why buy the eggs when you got the chickens at home? You know what I mean?
Why have a soundboard when all it is an apple symbol?
That'll
That's a good
happen.
point.
But it's okay. We don't need the soundboard. We don't need eggs.
We do. We need both.
yeah, you're
I
right.
eat eggs
I-
all the time.
I do really like eggs, and I do think that I need eggs.
I had eggs
This is
for
a
2
weird
meals
PSA.
today, guys.
Really?
What are you gonna say?
Yeah.
You don't like eggs on a regular basis, JDirty?
Not anymore.
All the eggs. He used to
What
be
do
a
you
wet
mean not-
pant
what
guy.
changed?
The
Yeah.
price of eggs.
Oh,
The fuck are you
It's-
talking about? What
it's
changed?
It's strictly
know-
a commodity issue for you.
What I do now is
If
I
that
get
means they're expensive.
the liquid egg whites, and what you do is you take a single regular egg and then you crack that in your pan, and then you add in about a quarter cup to half a cup of the egg whites. You got
Sure.
yourself an omelet going, and you still get the yolk in there. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
So can I tell you something interesting about how you're doing that? Because the way that I do eggs sometimes, and I want you guys to listen up here because this is important. Jay Dirty left us, but the important thing about the way that I do eggs is because you can do half scrambled.
Your mom's a hoe.
And I call
All
it
right, if they're back, I'm back.
no, I call it yolks in the scramby is the name of this recipe. And I was talking about this to somebody the other day. So you put like maybe 3 eggs in the pan. You know what I'm saying? You separate all the whites in with one yolk. You
That's
scramble
already
the
a $3 pan, and you're gonna add stuff. Jesus.
Egg
fucking
hop
Christ.
talk. He gets
Yeah,
it.
thank you,
I
wise
appre-
guys.
I appreciate that, wise guys. What you do is you scramble all 3 of the egg whites with one yolk. So that's your scramble. You add some cheese. to
You
your
can get
scramble.
18 for less than $3 at
Not
Costco. Thank
anymore.
you, X1G.
But then your
That's
extra
like
2
bullshit.
yolks.
I don't buy that at all. Prove it.
Your
X.
extra guys, if you guys were counting, we still got 2 yolks in the pan when we're cooking this. So then you flip those.
I didn't
two
realize
yolks-
you were
counting on
still
me
talking.
being at the end of this episode.
You flip those 2 yolks like they're still fried eggs, and then at the end you have a thing of cheesy scramby, and then you got a thing of over easy or over medium yolks. You crack those yolks in the scramby eggs, you got yolks over scramby, baby, and that's a good time. Like I try it and tell me it's not a good time. Put yolks in your scramby eggs.
I'm just not gonna do anything you suggest ever. I've never watched.
Dude,
a
I'm not a
Netflix
bad
show.
cook.
I
I'm
don't
a
drink
good
Rainier. I hate the lake. I buy
What
my
do you
own
hate about the
food.
lake?
It's
don't-
cold and dirty.
It's not dirty. It's the earth. You come from it.
I did not. I came from a fucking asshole's ball sack, unfortunately. I'm dirt.
And what? And,
I don't even know who he is. So
Thank you. We're back. It's
We're
I'm like,
it's
I don't fall for this. I came from the earth bullshit.
10 minutes of shit talk to get Johnny Five alive, but I'm glad we
Hey,
got
that's all right. At least he's back. Welcome back, Johnny Five.
Oh, it will be clipped, Crown. Will.
Everything's clipped. It's all
Mm.
clipped. No eggs. Listen, I will
No.
finish that off.
It's-
Yolks over
it
No.
was finished. It was finished.
Yolks over scramby's real good. Everyone should try it out there. But how have you been doing, Jay? Do you want?
No one will
about
ever
it?
sound off that they tried that.
No, they should. I'm telling you, it's really good. I'm not.
What
like,
I heard
making
was
this
you
up.
should eat raw eggs over sort of cooked other eggs.
That's not
Like,
true.
It sounds fucking
Raw?
disgusting.
Who said
That's
raw?
Stop talking about it. Like, tell a different story.
And why don't you take us into something
Tell a
that you're
different
interested
story.
in?
He said.
You're-
Like anything.
Can
He
you
got
tell
so
me something-
flummoxed with you. He said, "Stop talking. Tell us a different story."
No. I'm asking you because like Big Trox and I have been sitting here talking about eggs, and you've been providing almost nothing to the content here. So what's going on over there with you, JDirty? What
I said I eat less eggs now. What do you? And when I cook them, I scramby them all the way. You fucking twat bag. Like I cook the whole
You never
egg.
do fried. You never do fried over easy, medium.
Or I do
hard?
all of that, but I just do one or the other. I'm not like fried over scramby
You-
omelets.
You don't do fried poached eggs, Jay. You don't
No,
do.
Jay,
You
right?
don't do hard boiled fried eggs, Jay.
Hard
You can
boiled
do more
fried
than
eggs
one-
with the eggs. The yolk is loose. You fucking.
You can do
asshole.
more than one.
You don't
type of
do
egg,
over
is
medium
what-
sous vide eggs, Jay. You
You
don't do
don't-
that.
No, I
You guys
don't.
don't
I don't.
realize
I
that,
like a
like-
little Benedict with some hollandaise, but that's at a restaurant. I don't do that at home. Like that's not a
Oh,
meat.
because that's let me tell you, hollandaise at home is tough because you got to emulsify that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You ever
You could get
emulsify
it in
an
a
egg?
jar that just needs to be heated up, and I'd still wait
Fuck
to get it
that.
at a
I'm not-
restaurant.
what
And
are you-
I don't
what are
go
you
to many
talking about?
restaurants, so I don't eat those eggs anymore. See, you got me roped in. Egg talk.
Okay.
Hashtag.
Thank you for joining hashtag Egg Hop Talk.
I guess
appreciate
I'm
you.
wondering now. You just said you don't go to a lot of restaurants. Do you bring your own silverware to the restaurant, or
No.
B, put
Do
your
you throw
silverware in a
silverware
Ziploc bag and use it?
No. You know what? I had that conversation with other folks since our live episode,
I bet
I
you
did
did.
too.
and I had way more people agree with me. Out of the 10, there was 6 that agreed, and that's more than 4.
They bag their remotes. They bag their remotes and throw their goods away. when they
Now,
go home.
I
Hold
will
on,
tell
did
you,
they
no
say it
one
was a
said they
good
bring their own
idea?
Ziploc bags.
Okay,
No, they
so-
said that they use the ice bag, though. It's a very common practice.
That's what
Y'all
people
are
use the
tripping.
ice bag for.
Yeah, and then you don't get ice. You
What
don't
do you mean you
drink
don't
the
get
ice from the. You go to the ice machine, like the ones that
Yeah.
are like the
Oh,
scoop.
every time.
100%. That's
Every
where you
time.
get
You guys
ice
are
from,
gross.
in an ice machine.
Yeah, it's an ice machine. That's where you get your ice.
Okay.
You've never you don't get ice at the ice machine. Like,
What,
okay.
what a response. Okay.
What do you go there with your own? Okay, like, have you ever?
If
filled up
it's a push
cooler?
and it falls, that's different. I ran into
fuck 12, boy.
Fuck
Keep it
12,
that
man.
way.
There was a scooping at one of the La Quintas. There was a scoop, like it was
They had
like
a
old
scoop?
school, like it looked like a. But there was no scoop. That's the kicker. Like you scoop it
Just
with
dip
your
bucket
fucking
in?
your room bucket. I was like, no, we're not doing that. We filled the
That's
cooler
foul.
up with that ice. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying? But
Well,
That's-
to be fair, I only
I'm talking
use
about the
the
push one.
ice to chill my beverages generally. I don't use a lot of ice when I'm in hotels. I buy like cans and
That's what we're
bottles of
talking
shit.
yeah, you put them in the
Ki-
fridge.
Well, what if your fridge is full or you don't have a fridge and you get the ice and you put them in the sink and then you use the ice in the
No,
sink? to chill your
100%
beverage?
different. That's fine because that's not you're
No,
not
I will-
consuming that ice. He's talking about making a drink with it. You can't do that.
I don't
will.
generally do that. I'll sign in with that unless it's a push button. I feel better on a push button.
That's what I'm saying. I'll do it with a push button, and if I have the bag, I'm not
But
going to.
if it's a scoopy deal, I'm not scooping.
But if you didn't bring a
I've never
Ziploc
seen
for
a
your
scoop.
remote and you plan to watch TV, you no longer have a bag. What are you going to do now?
I don't really plan to watch TV at a hotel. I'm not at a hotel to watch TV. What are you
Do
talking?
you guys want to know something weird that
This
has been
whole episode.
a habit of mine since as long as I can remember staying in hotel rooms as an independent human? The first thing I do, and Jay, you could probably attest to this. We've stayed
I'm
in many
saying, I'm
hotels.
sure I'll agree with you.
hotels
I've
together.
stayed in many a room.
The first thing I do in every hotel room is immediately turn the TV on. I walk in, grab the remote, and turn the TV on. And I think
didn't know that.
I do it every
I believe
fucking
you, but
time.
yeah, I don't. That's not
it's
something I would have told you.
it's almost like an OCD compulsion. Like I have to. I walk in, I turn the TV on. Like I need to just
Oh
have
shit, man!
something-
You turned the
Yeah.
TV on. Oh, you're weird.
Yeah,
and I don't even put the remote in the bag.
with your bare hand.
Oh, look at what Wise
Oh,
Guys just said, Jay.
And why can't I stop like a quarter trillion with a Ziploc bag? Like, why? It's just very weird. I don't know. I'm
Listen,
sorry.
I didn't
Just
say you couldn't do it.
You don't
I-
have to do it.
I didn't
exactly.
say you
I don't
couldn't do
care.
it. I
Oh, I'm
just
not-
said that I was just surprised.
It's just
I-
here's the deal, Jay. If
How are
you and
still
I, which
surprised at anything?
this would never happen, obviously. But if we were in a hotel room together and you
He would
handed
blow
me
you.
We're going to be in a hotel room together in like 3 weeks, and you
He's
can
going-
bet our remote will be in a bag. Absolutely.
And so here's the deal.
Going to
when
blow
you
And I'll
hand me
throw
that
away my
remote-
loofah when I go home. Yes.
When you hand me that remote in the bag, I'm gonna reach inside the bag and handle the remote inside the bag and then pass it back.
I
to you
will
in the
only
bag.
get the room for
You know
two
what I mean?
people, and then I will call the cops. You're a trespasser. You want to
If
fucking
touch
get
my
petty?
fucking remote, I'm calling.
Do not make
the
this the
CPD.
donuts, you son of a cunt bag. Like, don't do this.
What if I come into your hotel room and sit on your counter, you son of a bitch?
That's not my counter. I don't.
You're like, you think I'm eating off that counter? I don't give a
If
fuck.
I was if that night, I'm sorry to the shitheads who want to hear this story again. But if I
Always
that
wanna hear
night
this story.
we were at your parents' house or your house and your ass got on the counter, I wouldn't have said a fucking word. But I
Really?
also
Well,
would have
that
warned
has
you. In
happened.
the, no, that's not
I-
my property, and I wouldn't have
I'm-
warned you in the garage 30 seconds prior not to get
so
on your
funny.
mom's counter.
It's so funny that you did warn me, but I did forget. But no, and I'm pretty
child.
sure.
But
I am raising two
Yeah.
versions of you, and it scares me.
I'm pretty sure that when the last time that you did hang out at the parents' Troxel house with the two of us, that I definitely did sit on the counter at some point during that because I know we were hanging out.
It
in the
doesn't
kitchen.
even phase me because I don't care.
In the kitchen, I sat on the counter because that's where you sit in the kitchen when you're hanging out in the kitchen and talking to your boys.
Well, that's a loose term.
boys or
My boys.
You were talking to your brother and his friend. Let's get it right. you
You piece of shit.
motherfucker.
Oh, you
All right.
piece
Dirty
of
ass.
shit.
I think I fixed it. No, I think I'm good.
I say, Trox, you looked a little preoccupied there for a
I
minute.
was trying to fix something.
You were
I was
pretending
fixing
to
it.
be here, but I had that panic look on your face with the red glow.
Yeah, I was trying to fix the red glow. Did I fix it? How's my glow?
You look
You
a little
You look
better.
white glow.
But yeah, I don't know. My habits aren't gonna get any better. They're only getting worse. So like, strap in, folks. By episode live 84, it'll be probably worse. Prison.
You
perhaps.
think in 2 weeks it's gonna be
Or
worse?
I
in 2
should say
weeks?
85. I meant after you guys have come and gone.
Well, and that's the thing.
You'll
We're
expose too much.
gonna have to figure out when we're gonna film that week's episode. You know what I'm saying?
We might not.
What?
We'll do another live Sunday episode, right, fellas? Right?
I don't know.
No.
We'll figure that out. I'm not.
We
committing
won't
to
be.
that right
I'll
now.
be.
I'm like, wait a
I'll
minute.
be-
I don't think we have to do that.
No, that day I will be at a Rockies game here in Seattle. Lovely.
dope. On that Sunday?
Seattle. Yes, sir.
Oh, shouts out. Oh, give me a
Shouts.
ticket. Did you not give me a ticket?
Didn't.
Why don't
Let's
you
continue.
Just give me a ticket and I'll pay
He didn't get you a
later.
ticket because you're the kind of guy who goes to baseball and is like, how many points do they have?
Shut up! I am not that guy. I enjoy
Yes,
the
you
game.
are.
You're
We went
stupid.
to
I
We went
was.
to a Seahawks game one time together, and Cotton brought a white T-shirt that he wrote in big letters on it, "Sports."
I did do that.
That's not even clever because you got it on
I took
IG.
multiple
I bet.
markers. I did not. Fuck you. That was my idea.
That was your great
And
idea.
Thank you. And I took multiple magic markers in different
Real
colors, and I
Seinfeld
wrote
over here.
sports on the white T-shirt, and then I wore that, and I got multiple compliments on my sports shirt at the game. So I don't even want to hear that like it's a bad story.
Oh
That's
my
a good
God.
You
story.
realize
was
that,
me
and
being
you know what? You went with your brother. That's the story, right?
Yep.
It was a
Yeah,
good time.
remember? And then they were all told you, "Oh, great shirt," and they looked at your brother like, "It's really good. You bring him outside."
It's nice you're taking them out.
Thanks for
It's
taking
so
them
nice
out.
that you, yeah. I mean, the shirt, like they're like, it's like a child drawing. They're like, it's awful, it's pathetic. You would never keep it, but you're like,
You're a really good big brother.
Your
I
favorite
think,
color is glitter, huh?
yeah, I think
That was really good.
to reference yesterday's Stern show, I don't think Cotton knows how many syllables are in the word sports.
Or the
I
word
can
apple.
no. Okay, sports. I can tell you how many syllables. are in-
Sports.
I can tell you that one. That's easy.
0, 1, A-E-I-O-U.
I know.
A syllable is A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y.
Oh my God. Okay.
hell yes.
You got anything else for the folks, Jay? You got anything else you want to tell them about? What do you want to leave the folks with tonight?
I will leave with how we started. We played what did you play? Jesus Christ! Now I'm back. The song "I'm Back,"
Mhm.
and what's dope about the beginning of that song was the little Howard Stern saying "JDirty"
Canonized.
was the game. Yep, and then Robin saying "canonized." Thank God some Pope did some fucked up ill shit or something, so I got the word canonized from Robin. But anyways, right before we started filming, my daughter, as I was tucking her in, getting her ready for bed, she's like, "Hey Dad, you know Howard Stern, right?" And I was like, no, that's amazing that you even think that, but no, sweetheart, I absolutely do not. She's like, "But you've met him." I said no, and I started explaining to her. So I let her, we played the Howard Stern talking about JDirty, and then the Lisa G clip, and she looked at me for the first time in many a weeks like I was cool again. So I was like, hey, my daughter was like, "All right, man, this is my pops." Like, she was like, "Gosh, I really like that, Dad." I was like, "Yeah, I was really cool at one time in my life. Now I'm just fat." But
I think what you should have said
No,
when she said you know Howard Stern, right? The answer should have immediately been, "We've been friends since Hartford."
Yeah,
exactly.
So that's,
but
I gotta.
We've been
give you
friends
that
since he was
feedback.
making $96 a week. Like, you got to tell him.
exactly. Yeah, I should have fabricated a little better.
My uncles used to play in a band back in the day, and I remember a time where they would tell me that they knew Simon and Garfunkel, that they had lunch with Paul Simon at some point, or they met Cat Stevens and all this stuff. And like, I was just like, I was a little ass kid, and I was like, that's so cool. So listen to my uncles
guys are
talking.
the coolest.
And I'd go back and talk to my dad later, and he'd be like, "We never did that shit." Like, what? Are you
Yeah.
Oh, they were all lying to you. Just
yeah, they were just fucking. They were just
kid.
fucking with the kids in the room. They were like, "Oh yeah, we used to, we had lunch with these guys," and I was like, "That's so cool."
Yeah, no, I should have fabricated more. But yeah, that's all I want. I was going to say that in the beginning, so that was a fun way to start the show, because I was like, oh, I was just talking to my little angel about this. So that's pretty dope.
Well,
Shout
I
out
really
to
love that.
JDirty.
In this episode, we found out that JDirty's kids still like him. Well, at least one. We didn't hear about the other one. He may not be into him anymore, but I guess we could wait for a Scrub Hop 83 update.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
on that.
We're going through some stuff right now.
It's touch and go right now. It's touch and go.
Touch and go.
He wants to
Yeah,
have a
we're-
relationship with his grandparents. I'm like, hey, pick a team. Son.
We all,
Oh my god, that's why this show is fucking fun.
Thank you guys for joining us.
All right, I want to do a couple little promos before we get out of here.
You went mute, you piece of.
Oh, I was gonna
garbage.
say, did my
What did
headphones
you
just die,
do?
or is that your brother?
You were doing so good. No, you're still.
So what
muted.
Trox is trying to say is Big Dirty Cotton is going to be live with Twisted and Drive By April 11th, 2023 in like 3 weeks at the Roxy in Denver. It's a late night show. It's considered the after party because Twisted is playing with Static X up the street. So doors aren't even until 9 o'clock. Come fuck with us. Get your tickets at scrubhop.com/tour right now. Trox, you back?
ETK? No, he's not. He's just gonna be pressing buttons because we can't hear him.
I don't even know why he's throwing up the banner for Gary Arnett's first porno show there. That was a little random. But also the very next night in Colorado Springs, Blaze, ABK, Hex Rated, and the JDirty Scrub Hop Super Show featured these two motherfuckers right here. So it's gonna be crazy fresh. Come join us. That's the next night. So 411, 412, Colorado, MNE, and Scrub Hop Super Takeover. It's gonna be dope. Scrubhop.com/tour for discounted combo tickets. Get them today. He's still gone. Give me another banner. It's like you're here.
Throw up another banner and pretend like you're still here because we can't hear you.
Yeah, no one hears you. It's fine.
You said, God damn it.
The show is going to be lit. It's right here. You got that there. We're going to have some of those posters at both shows come up. You can text us anything from a film, from like footage and clips you want us to play on the show. 303-578-8952. Peace out, Crown Royce. We love you, homie. Thanks for being here. You can also hit us up at scrubhop@gmail.com or everything on social medias at Scrubhop. Find us. Hit us on social. At Scrubhop and everything. And also check your boy JDirty out on JDirty Reacts. Got a whole bunch of new shit going on. That's dope.
Like and subscribe.
Go subscribe, like, throw a comment below. Let me know what you'd like to see me do next from this or any other artist. I appreciate you. And we'll see you guys on Sunday night right here, twitch.tv/Scrubhop for the full episode.
Love you guys.